What is happening, Adventure Nation? Today is a travel day, but we're gonna make a quick detour to the beach. This is the motorhome experiment. You may have noticed in yesterday's video, we said we were gonna go kite boarding, and then we didn't go kite boarding, and then today we were supposed to go kite boarding, and then we didn't go kite boarding because they canceled it and there was no wind. The whole time we're in Key West, we couldn't do any activities because it was too windy and stuff, and then we needed wind, no wind. So because Kevin and I already got sexy this morning, we're already in our gear, we decided that we're all gonna go down to the beach and do one last little beach hangout. So
today is a sad day because it's also our last day on the beach. We're going inland from here.
Last day on the beach for a while, and last day with the Millers for a while, so sad day. But come on down to the beach with us. The crabs must get pissed with all these cars like driving over their homes. Wow, these look like a little better waves today. There's a dolphin playing out there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that on camera or not when he comes up. See if I can zoom in. I'm using the, oh, there's a couple of them. Pretty cool. And we're wet. Oh my goodness, that's cold. Just out here doing a little boogie boarding. I'm exhausted. That's for much younger people. Lori's hiding behind the board here so you can't see her in her suit. We are bringing the slides and everything in, but I wanted to show you guys the site quick. We are at the Oregon Inlet Campground out at the Outer Banks, North Carolina. Typical of a lot of the state parks, especially if they have paved sites, they want you to stay within the paved area, even including your other vehicles. Now normally we would put this at the very back and then just back over it. We couldn't do that in this site because it just didn't give us enough room. So what we do is we park with the tires back as far as we can go onto the curb. And then actually we could have went back a little bit further, but we wanted our stands, the hydraulic jacks, we wanted them to be on the cement. But normally you can come back even further than that. But normally I would put the dolly there, back over the dolly, and have the dolly just under this part of the overhang. But it didn't give us enough room to add the car to the front. So we just backed this all the way to the back, put the dolly onto the front, and it actually gave us enough room to do the dolly and car on the front. Pretty decent sized spots. We've got, saw a couple of rigs over here that they are too big and can't put their car in the front, and they have to park their car way up at the front desk or near the front desk and walk in because they're not allowed to have their cars parked in the grass. But not a bad campground, not any shade whatsoever. There are no hookups at all, no water, no electric. You have to just dry camp, but not too bad, really close to the Wright Brothers Museum as you guys saw yesterday. And now it's time to head down the road, actually head up the road. We're heading north up to Williamsburg, Virginia, very historic area. We're gonna check out Jamestown, hopefully Yorktown, and a few other things up there, but let's hit the road. Time to say goodbye to those guys. They're going up the coast and we're gonna cut inland a little bit. Lorena, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right, let's do this. All right, we are rolling out of the Oregon Inlet Campground. Had a lot of fun with Kevin and Laura. They're gonna follow us up the road here a little bit. We're gonna grab lunch, but north, the song goes north to Alaska, but we're actually going north to Williamsburg.
Okay.
You don't know that song probably, yeah. North to Alaska, going north.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can see, front left, there's the other lighthouse.
Yeah, you should be able to see Bodie. That was the one we were at yesterday. Did not get a chance to climb that because we spent too much time at the Wright Brothers Museum and on the dunes, which was a lot of fun. We decided to make a quick stop at the Weeping Radish Brewery and Restaurant and Charcuterie, whatever that is. I think it's a butcher. It's a meat thing, which is going to be really weird for vegans and vegetarians, but you know, we're open-minded.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the little goat. What's up, dude? How are you? What's going on, man? Oh yeah, oh yeah, he's loving it. We're gonna check out the brewery. It's very hoppy in here, yes.
Like,
Are the employees hoppy though? That's the important thing. All right, this is kind of a cool, fun fact here. 30 years of microbrewing in North Carolina, and the Weeping Radish was the one that changed the state law in '85 to legalize brew pubs. Very cool.
The first ones to open in 1986, and then from there they start opening more.
Yeah. Check out these giant pretzels. It looks more like a bun or just a donut, but it's actually a pretzel.
And they're made by the OBX Bakery.
Ah, they're made by the OBX Bakery, cool. And then the girls are trying their sampler here of 7 different beers. They're doing good on those. It's time for all of us to part ways.
now it's time to say goodbye. That's all.
And we're heading up to the Williamsburg area. These guys are gonna go out and see the ponies.
Ride the
And then
ponies.
we'll meet up somewhere closer to New York or something.
Yeah.
Bye.
Here's bye. We'll miss you.
And just like that, they were gone. Our friends are gone, Lori.
For now.
For now. Yeah, they're gone. All right, we just rolled into the Chesapeake, Norfolk area, and we're gonna take one of the tunnels to go across to the other side. And we're approximately an hour and a half from our campground at Chickahominy. And I'm sure that that is like a complete murder, but it's Chickahominy. That's what it looks like to me. We're going with that one.
Feel free to correct him.
Chickahominy, or like aluminum, who knows? Chickahominy. All the tunnels, every road here, the Google Maps is saying backed up. So it's gonna be a little slow going from here.
It's Friday afternoon.
Goose fraba. I have to relax. you guys can see over here on the right, or on the left, sorry, over here, where you can see land. That's the tunnel portion of this bridge tunnel. I'm gonna take you guys out of the holder for a second so you can see that. Check that out. Kind of cool, right? And you can see over here the marker on the water, keep boats from running into it. Pretty cool. Drop you back in the holder. Let's go play in the tunnel. Wow, this is pretty cool. Forgot to bring you guys along for the ride into the campground. Can't do that. We no sooner pulled into the campground here just outside of Williamsburg and the skies opened up and decided to rain on everybody's parade. So we'll pick this up again tomorrow.